My name's Darren Olayan. I'm the oldest of 9 children, 2 older half-sisters, so technically 11 kids. I grew up in San Diego, lived a few years in Bellingham, but the majority of my life was in San Diego. We were from humble circumstances. My parents weren't wealthy, but we had a house full of people at all times, whether it would be kids, family, friends. My father is from a place called Nanakuli, which is in Hawaii. So he taught us the aloha spirit, the kokua, the Hawaiian culture. My mom is from California, raised in Texas, and so we learned the American way. So what we say is hapahauli, means half-half, but that's how I was raised. I was raised with both cultures, and really the culture that we had in our house was a culture of work hard, play hard, eat hard, based all on the aloha spirit. I was taught the aloha spirit from the second I was born, from the second I could breathe, from the second I could walk and talk. My parents taught us how to serve. And one of the interesting things about the Polynesian culture is it is a culture of giving, of service, of aloha. That's the aloha spirit, is love. And when we talk about love in our culture, we don't really sit there and say, oh, lovey-dovey stuff. No, it's always service. And it's always a service of giving without expectation. If you need help, if you need service, you need food, sit down at our table, eat with us, be part of the family. If you need a shirt, here you go. If you need a ride, here you go. It's the aloha spirit where you're always giving without expectation. One of the other things we learned now, that's what we learned in the home, was this aloha spirit and kokua, but one of the things you learn not in the home, out in the streets or at school or whatever, when you're outside, is survival. It's a matter of survival of the fittest. And one of the things I learned as a child was keep your head on a swivel. That's what my coach used to teach us all the time. Keep your head on a swivel. When you walk on that field, keep your head on a swivel. Well, it's the same thing in life. When we walked out of our home, keep your head on a swivel. In other words, assess the situation, the environment, see where you are, measure everything out, risk analysis, and just pay attention to where you are, when you are, and what you're doing. So now, when you have the kokua, the aloha spirit in the home, and then you got this other side of, survival of the fittest, you have this kind of abundance mentality versus scarcity mentality. And what we were taught really was kokua. Kokua means work together. That's what it means in Hawaiian, work together. But it's a lot deeper than that. It goes back to what I was telling you on the aloha spirit. It's where you're giving, you're working together, you're just finding solutions to help or solve a problem.